Showbiz Shelly here at the Chicago International Film Festival, where tonight there's a screening of Precious based on the novel Push by Sapphire. It's gotten a lot of buzz at various film festivals. It features Mariah Carey, also Monique, but the big star is Gabby Sidibe, who's going to be here this evening walking the red carpet. So will director Lee Daniels. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Nice to meet you. So first of all, I mean, this is an awesome film. I saw it just last week, and you have such an interesting story. Can you talk about how you got involved with the movie?
Well, there was an open casting call, and a friend of mine told me about it and told me to come in. And I did the audition, and within an hour, I got a call for the callback. The next day was a callback. Within half an hour, I got a call saying that the director, Mr. Daniels, wanted to meet with me. And I met with him, and we talked for 45 minutes to an hour about nothing. Nothing. Like, we literally talked about sunglasses, cake, and Lenny Kravitz. And then he offered me the role without having me audition again.
What was your reaction?
I projectile cried, like straight out of my eyes.
And is it true at the time you were just a college student studying psychology and you had a job, I believe? Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I had an office job. Like, I pushed around paper all day, and I was a college, like, it was the first week of school when I got the audition, and so topsy-turvy now.
Had you done any acting at all?
I was very proudly the pirate and an Indian in the Lehman College production of Peter Pan. And so, yes, extensive acting experience.
And so can you talk a little bit about your childhood? You grew up in New York, and what else do you want people to know about you?
I don't know. I was born in Brooklyn, raised in Harlem. We shot most of the film in my neighborhood. Yeah, I'm a very New York girl. I don't know what else I want people to know. I like brownies, so that's something.
And you know, in this film, there's a lot of very strong, heavy scenes. What was that like filming those for you?
They were actually the most fun scenes to film. Well, because of the subject matter, we all had to love each other so much more. And so in between all those really emotional scenes, we laughed, and instead of crying, we hugged each other and we loved each other more.
Did you find that you were able to relate to Precious at all?
In a lot of ways, I certainly recognize her as, being in my family members and in friends and things like that. Yeah, absolutely, I related to her. We're from the same place, cut kind of from the same cloth.
Did you expect the movie to be as big of a success and getting so much buzz as it has been?
No way, nothing. I didn't expect anything like that. I'm just so appreciative that anybody other than my mama wants to see the film, and so this is absolutely a surprise.
Did you get to meet Oprah?
Yes, I did.
What was that like?
She was awesome. Yeah. Well, like Oprah would be awesome, though, wouldn't she?
Of course. And what about Mariah? What was she like on set?
She's awesome. She's just a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you like to do in your free? I want to get to know a little bit more about you because I mean you're going to be this big star. Are you ready for that?
No. I am not. I also reject the fact, like any of that. Like that's such a weird thought to think that I'm going to be like a big star or whatever. That's weird. But in my spare time, I like to sleep and roll around in pajamas and play Wii.
Very normal girl, you sound like.
Yeah, I guess so. Like, I've got roommates and stuff, and we play Wii literally all day long. Yes, and watch football. My roommates are boys.
That's awesome. Get out of here. How many do you have? How many boy roommates?
Just two. And they're brothers, and so I live in a boy world, and I yell at them. It's like weird. It's like I'm simultaneously married to the two of them. And like, because then when I'm gone, they lack that female energy, and when I'm back, I'm nagging at them.
Do you yell at them a lot? Get in a lot of fights?
No, I guilt them a lot. Yeah, it works.
And so where do you go from here? What's next for you?
Hopefully a lot more movies. Hopefully a happy life.
Have you gotten any calls from anybody else?
A few. I just wrapped my second film, Yelling to the Sky, and so that's a Sundance Lab film, and it will be out, I'm guessing, eventually.
What actress would you like to mimic your career after? Is there anybody who you really look up to?
So many people. There's so many people on the list, like, Nia Long, Helen Mirren, like a random list of people that I point to and I want your career.
Gabby, thank you so much. Appreciate
it.
Thank you. Thanks. How are you, Lee? Welcome to Chicago.
Woohoo!
How does it feel to be here?
It feels exciting, The Chicago is such a beautiful city and slick and sophisticated, a little snobby.
Really?
Yeah, like New York,
You think so?
like my city. So you have to be on point. So I'm a little nervous too.
We're not nice Midwesterners.
No, you're just really a class act, and I want to make sure that I deliver for you guys. So I'm a little nervous.
The movie is fabulous. Saw it last week. It's so great. Have you been getting that reaction from a lot of people?
I'm in my bubble, so I only hear like the bad things. I'm like only like for some reason like anything bad comes, but I'm happy, I'm humbled, and I'm excited.
Have you read all the critics' reviews? You don't read them?
No, I know that it must be good because I got a job, and I got another one in case that one don't work out.
So that's good. Good planning, right?
Yeah, I'm excited.
And so can you explain a little bit? Oprah and Tyler Perry were producers on this film, but they signed on after it was made. Can you kind of explain that situation?
What happened was that in my movies, not many people see my movies. I did Monsters Ball, I did The Woodsman, I did Shadowboxer, and those movies are little movies that are unique in that they're art films, and even more importantly, they're made by an African American artist. So I really wanted, when they called me and told me that they wanted to do it, I was like, wow, at least I know maybe 100 people will see it as opposed to 10. So it's it's
And real
exciting.
quick, what was it like directing Gabby, who's never done any acting before?
She's a miracle. She's a miracle. That's the best way to describe. She followed me. I wish I could take credit for her growing as a spirit, but I can't. She really grew because people made her feel like she was a movie star, and that was something that was internal and that she personally, grew with and did.
Thank you so much, Lee. Congratulations. Thank you. Nice to meet you.